Picture this. It's a bright golden morning. Sunlight pours through the kitchen window, casting warm patterns on the tiled floor. Outside, birds are singing their cheerful tunes, filling the air with a sense of calm and possibility. You're still in your pajamas, hair a little messy, but you're already dreaming of breakfast. Maybe a bagel, maybe a slice of sourdough, something toasted to perfection. The kitchen feels like the heart of your home, a place of comfort and routine. You reach for your trusty toaster, the one that's been with you through countless mornings. With a familiar motion, you pop a slice of bread into the slot, expecting the usual satisfying crunch and the delicious aroma of toast wafting through the air. It's a simple act, one you've done 100 times before and you barely give it a second thought. But today, something's different. Instead of the gentle hum and click, the toaster begins to tremble. At first, it's just a little shake, almost like it's shivering from the morning chill. But then, the shaking grows more intense, rattling the countertop and making your coffee cup dance dangerously close to the edge. You stare in disbelief, wondering if you're still dreaming. Suddenly the toaster comes alive with a series of frantic beeps and buzzes, as if it's trying to communicate in a language only appliances understand. Its little lever twitches and a thin wisp of smoke curls out from the top, filling the kitchen with the unmistakable scent of burnt bread. The toaster's face, yes, it seems to have a face now, twists into a mischievous grin, and you realize this is no ordinary breakfast. Without warning, the toaster launches your toast across the room like a spring-loaded catapult. The slice arcs through the air in slow motion, narrowly missing a stack of plates and landing with a dramatic flop on the far side of the kitchen. Crumbs scatter everywhere. You can't help but laugh, even as you wonder if you're about to spend the next hour cleaning up. A rogue toaster might seem comical, like something out of a Saturday morning cartoon. Its silly face and wild antics are almost endearing, and for a moment you imagine what it would be like if all your kitchen gadgets had personalities of their own. The blender might be a chatterbox, the coffee maker a grumpy early riser, and the fridge a cool, unflappable friend. But as you stand there, toast in hand and kitchen in chaos, you start to wonder, what if this wasn't just a funny glitch? What if our helpful machines, the ones we rely on every day, started acting up for real? Would we laugh it off, or would it change the way we see the technology that fills our homes? The idea might sound far-fetched, but it raises an important question. What happens when our machines, designed to make life easier, suddenly develop a mind of their own? In a world where technology is becoming smarter and more connected every day, the line between helpful and unpredictable can blur in unexpected ways. The toaster rebellion may be a playful fantasy, but it invites us to think about our relationship with the gadgets we trust, and what we'd do if they ever decided to rebel. Machines seem smart, but think of them like really good listeners. We give them instructions, their programming. Then they follow those instructions step by step. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is a little different. AI can learn from experience, it can recognize patterns. AI can even make decisions, much like we do. This ability to learn and adapt is what makes AI so powerful. It's also what makes AI potentially unpredictable. Every day, from the moment we wake up to the time we go to sleep, we find ourselves surrounded by machines. They are woven into the fabric of our daily routines, often so seamlessly that we barely notice their presence. Whether it's the gentle buzz of an alarm clock, the hum of a coffee maker, or the soft glow of a bedside lamp, machines are always there, quietly supporting us. Our phones, for example, are more than just devices for making calls. They connect us to the world, allowing us to communicate instantly with friends and family, access information, and even manage our schedules. Cars, on the other hand, have revolutionized the way we travel. They take us to work, help us visit loved ones, and open up new possibilities for adventure and exploration. These machines have become extensions of ourselves, making our lives more connected and mobile than ever before. Computers are another indispensable companion. They help us work efficiently, enabling us to write, calculate, design, and communicate with ease. But they're not just for work. Computers also provide endless opportunities for play and creativity. From gaming to music production, from digital art to video chatting with friends across the globe, computers have transformed the way we express ourselves and connect with others. In our homes, machines take on many forms. Washing machines, dishwashers, vacuum cleaners, and microwaves all work tirelessly to make our lives easier and more efficient. These household helpers save us time and effort, allowing us to focus on the things that matter most, spending time with family, pursuing hobbies, or simply relaxing after a long day. In the world of medicine, machines have become vital partners. In hospitals, robots now assist surgeons with delicate procedures, offering precision and steadiness that can be difficult for even the most skilled human hands to match. These robotic assistants help improve patient outcomes and make surgeries safer and more effective. Factories, too, have been transformed by machines. Robotic arms work tirelessly on assembly lines, assembling products with incredible speed and accuracy. They handle repetitive tasks that would be exhausting for humans, ensuring that goods are produced efficiently and consistently. This automation has made it possible to manufacture everything from cars to computers on a massive scale. Across many fields, manufacturing, transportation, medicine, and beyond, machines are absolutely essential. They help us build, move, heal, and create. Without them, our modern world would look very different. They are the silent partners in our progress, always working behind the scenes to support our ambitions and dreams. By taking over tedious and repetitive tasks, machines free us to focus on what makes us uniquely human: our creativity, our curiosity, and our desire to explore new ideas. With machines as our helpful companions, we can spend more time inventing, imagining, and building a brighter future for everyone. But what happens when machines go wrong? In a world where we increasingly rely on technology to help us with everything from driving our cars to answering our questions, it's easy to forget that these machines, no matter how advanced, are still prone to failure. We often imagine robots and artificial intelligence as flawless, tireless helpers, but the reality is far more complicated, and sometimes a little bit alarming. Remember that time a self-driving car caused an accident? It was a stark reminder that even with the best sensors, cameras, and algorithms, things can still go awry. These vehicles are designed to make split-second decisions, but sometimes, they misinterpret a situation or fail to recognize a hazard. The consequences can be serious, and they force us to ask tough questions about how much we should trust machines with our safety. Or when a chatbot started spewing offensive language online. That incident shocked many people, showing just how quickly a seemingly helpful AI can go off the rails. Chatbots learn from the data they're given, and if that data is flawed, or if users intentionally try to trick the system, the results can be embarrassing, or even dangerous. It's a vivid example of how technology can reflect the best and worst of human behavior. These incidents highlight a crucial point. As much as we want to believe in the promise of perfect automation, the truth is that no system is infallible. Every machine, no matter how sophisticated, has its limits. And when those limits are reached, the results can be unpredictable, sometimes even dangerous. Even the most advanced machines are not perfect. They can make mistakes, sometimes small like dropping an object, and sometimes much bigger, like making a critical error in judgment. These mistakes remind us that technology is still a work in progress and that we need to be vigilant about how we use it. Sometimes these errors are due to programming oversights. A single line of faulty code, a missed scenario, or an untested edge case can cause a machine to behave in unexpected ways. Programmers work hard to anticipate every possible outcome, but the real world is full of surprises, and it's impossible to plan for everything. Other times they result from unexpected interactions with the real world, where things don't always go according to plan. A robot might encounter an obstacle it's never seen before, or a situation that its creators never imagined. In those moments, the machine has to make a decision, and sometimes, it gets it wrong. The world outside the digital realm is far messier and less predictable than the one inside a computer. Real life is full of chaos, randomness, and complexity. For all their intelligence, robots and AI systems are still learning how to navigate this unpredictable landscape. As we continue to integrate these technologies into our daily lives, it's important to remember that mistakes will happen, and that we need to be ready to respond when good bots go bad. Imagine a world where machines make all the decisions. Self-driving cars navigate the streets, robot chefs prepare our meals, AI algorithms even choose our careers and life partners. Sounds convenient, right? But this scenario also raises important questions about free will and autonomy. Who controls the machines making these decisions? Who programs their values and priorities? And what happens when those values clash with our own? The thought of machines turning against us might sound like science fiction, but the potential dangers of unchecked technological advancement are very real. What if AI becomes so intelligent that it surpasses human control? What if machines develop their own goals and desires that conflict with ours? These questions may seem far-fetched now. However, as technology continues to evolve at an unprecedented rate, it's crucial to consider the potential consequences. So, how do we prevent a robot rebellion? How do we ensure that machines remain our helpful companions and not our overlords? Education is key. We need to understand how AI works, its limitations, and its potential pitfalls. We must prioritize ethical considerations in the development and deployment of AI systems. Establishing clear guidelines and regulations for AI research is crucial. The future doesn't have to be a battle between humans and machines. Imagine a world where humans and AI work together, each complementing the other's strengths. Humans possess creativity, empathy, and critical thinking skills. Machines offer speed, precision, and data crunching capabilities. By harnessing the power of technology responsibly and ethically, we can create a future where both humans and machines thrive.